Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 4th episode of the 2nd season of High Score Girl. And last episode, Koharu really just kind of went full aggressive, bold, putting the moves on Haruo mode, like seductive mode. It was quite a lot to take in, really. Kind of a little bit too much for me to handle without just kind of collapsing, but I kept it together just kind of barely through the episode. But by the end of it, yeah, we had a embrace between Koharu and Haruo, and she saw it. Akira, she saw the hug, she saw it all. And this was after she heard rumors about them being like boyfriend and girlfriend, so it's pretty bad. I'm not sure how Akira's gonna take this. Is she gonna cry and run away? Is she gonna punch him? I'm not sure. So, a little bit nervous to find out either way. So, let's get into it and find out. I can't stall any longer, so let's do it. 3, 2, 1, play. That's right where we left off. Oh no is right. Oh no is definitely right. Oh, she stopped her. That's surprising. Well, what is that supposed to mean? That's just okay with it being a three-way thing? Probably not. But man, would that be a development, wouldn't it? Well, this is incredibly awkward. Oh, she's providing them candy. Okay. I'm really not sure how to take this. But man, the awkwardness is still killing me. Just, we're sitting here. The three of us are sitting there on the train after that very awkward incident. Nobody's saying a word about it. Just silently sitting there eating candy. I don't know what to make of this. I thought of a few scenarios of what could happen in my head, you know, imagination sequences. I did not quite imagine this, just riding together on the train eating candy. That wasn't one of the possibilities that came to mind. It just wasn't. I mean, I knew Akira wouldn't say anything about it for obvious reasons, but I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what's going on in her mind. On one side is Koharu, on the other is Akira. That hug gets me every time. Yeah, even the AD just makes it seem like he's gonna choose Sakura. But April 1996. An important matter, huh? Is this gonna be bad news? Or good news? Round 19. Hello, Goated Sensei. What's up? Interesting face on her. Asteroids, meteors. Yeah, right, Haruo. Not to name any names. Oh. That does sound pretty suspicious. Pretty badly. That's the question. Maybe we should calm down. Can't do that. Yeah, he just completely lost his pants. tragic. Okay. So we haven't talked about it at all yet, like, amongst the people involved. Yeah, that could be rough. Just be very sneaky. Be very sneaky. Got the game console. Ah, that's not quiet at all. Quick, turn it down. Turn down the volume. Unplug it. Oh no. Too late. She discovered us. That pose, she's doing it in the background. So it was a trap. It was a deliberate trap. We fell for it. Of course not. Oof. Why wouldn't he? Yeah. Yeah, nothing inappropriate happened. Yes. But I did nothing wrong. Yeah. Did she? I was about to say, I don't think she would say that or anything. Oh. Ow. That probably was pretty terrible. Wow, that's an insult. Oh, there we go, a counterattack. Just go that direction. That would be pretty rough. So this Ken Bunny game, I gotta look into that later. Why does she have it in her mouth, though? That's rough being a protagonist, isn't it? But this is starting to get to him. It's rough, isn't it? Being a popular anime protagonist. Somebody's gonna run into him with their vehicle, aren't they? Oh no, oh no. He didn't get hit, but he's still getting attacked. Unfortunate. What now? Oof, oh god, he even has the paper bag head treatment. Oh. Okay, so this is her doing. That's a little bit surprising. Well, where are we gonna go with this, I wonder? I mean, she's not gonna say anything, so... Yeah, I'm not sure what she's trying to accomplish here. She doesn't do that, you know that. Okay. I'm a little bit scared too. What's up, Akira? Which doesn't surprise me. She really is. Unlike Koharu, who I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of, Akira's a hard one. Yeah, being kidnapped. Oh, well, there's okay. There was a bit of a nod there. So, oh, ow! Like I had a choice. He's like, be more concerned, please. Oh, playing. We're not playing though. We're just sitting here awkwardly. So she was just messing with him. Oh, that's a line. That's a great Akira face, though. Necessities. I'm worried to look in that bag. Yes. What's with the double peace sign? You're supposed to do an ahegao with it, which I can't really imagine her doing. I could have swore Takira and Haruo went to a hotel at some point. Probably. Her sister would know. Yeah. Okay. This is really unexpected friendship, but I like it. Okay. Okay. So now they're playing. That's really the name of the game? Final Fight Tough? Okay. Oh, cool. They got like a nice little snack tray there. Like a 3-story snack tray. That's great. I want one of those. That's what he thinks about. So yeah, really interesting being at her house playing video games. Big change from the norm. Ow. Ow. What was that for? Round 4 clear. The little nods she does are quite cute. Koharu had her time to shine last episode, so I think this is Akira's turn. Praising her. Alright. But phrasing. Yeah, that was probably not a good way to that was not a good way to phrase it, Haruo. uh, so you can't play them. Maybe. Yeah, because I expected that one. That was kind of cute. Round 6. Guy. That's okay, she'll just watch. Is he starting to realize something? I don't quite get it. Jeez. What the heck? Is that snoring? It sounds like a wild animal dying. I mean, at first I heard the Washoi. At first I heard loud noises. I thought maybe they were doing something together that involved loud noises, if you know what I mean. But did not expect this. This is a weird development. Jeez. What is even happening here? Okay. Okay. That was a thing that happened. So, yeah, I think there might be a bit of a reliving memories kind of thing going on here. How could you hate Akira? I know she's violent, but it's like her only real flaw. Just two people playing video games together in the room. And yet I'm really engrossed in this scene. The leg movement. That's good. Just wow, Akira she just looks so happy just to be with him. Oh really? Yeah, it was a little bit much, but it got you here. Okay, dark. Okay, fair enough. It's pretty intense for a joke, but fair enough. Right. Talk about this in video game terms. But the third fight's what decides it. Masahi. Like Asahi. The beer. Oh. Oh. Is it time for a showdown? Wah wah wah. Yeah, still being the sneaky Haruo. Oh no. First question right as he gets home. Oh. I didn't know you were into that, Haruo. What a plot twist. Yeah, she didn't seem too mad. We just played video games together all night. Which is, yeah, what a high school boy does with a high school girl. Well, there was some touching. She, like, hit him every once in a while. I love that pose and slash face. Might be my favorite of hers so far. That got their attention. To the other woman. Oh, no, Tatakai. They have amazing little sprites. What a prize. That's pretty harsh thing to say about your own child. That's the question. I think it's pretty clear that it will be the Akira end, but you never know. Maybe it'll pull a twist. Taking a stand. Maybe. Oh, jeez. Scared the crap out of me. That's putting it mildly. Wasn't really that much of a jump scare, but it still got me. Oh, the mother? Well, we were walking side by side. Well, that was never going to happen. Where are you taking me, Akira? Probably not. It's probably more meaning to it than this. There's darkness deep within her. Crane game. Oh, does it have the kanji for woman on it? Onna? I think it did. Maybe. Maybe. She's really hard to read, like I said. But I think there's more meaning to it than that. Oh my god, Akira. Okay. That was great. That was good. I love how concerned Koharu is. That's a yes. Ah, man, triple digits. Jeez, it's still going. Challenge accepted. Shinken Shobu. Okay, and the episode's about over, so guess we'll do that match next episode. Whew. Yeah, this was quite an episode. Man, just the tension was so high for so much of it. I was kind of at the edge of my seat for a good chunk of it. Really good episode. Really, really good episode. Man, just, yeah, the rivalry, the relationship between Koharu and Akira, it's great. I think it's been built up really well. They're such different characters, but I love them both so much. Like this episode, especially Akira, it did a good job reminding me what's so great about her. I still think Koharu is my preference, but Akira is really, really good. Just, she doesn't say anything. She doesn't have to. She just, the whole scene with her, with Otto in her room, just so many little movements and stuff she does, just, it's enough. It's enough. And just the joking around she did with Haruo was great. Just she's precious. Okay, yeah, now I remember this disgusting chocolate head. Actually, I have subs for this bit, which is weird. Okay. Okay, that was the 4th episode of High Score Girl Season 2. And yeah, another really good one. Once we got really revved up with the plot of this season, yeah, it's pretty intense, pretty pretty... There's a word I'm looking for, but I can't quite find it. Anyway, it's really reached a boiling point? I don't know. I can't think of the word I was trying to think of. But the point is, it's getting real. Like, stuff is really getting into the meat of the plot. And, yeah, we had the whole scene in the beginning where Akira, she just kind of stopped Koharu from running away, and they all just peacefully rode the train together after she gave them some candy. So, yeah, I'm still not quite sure what to make of that. I mean, I saw the whole episode to kind of give me a bit more context for how she felt, but still didn't help a huge amount. Like, I guess all she was trying to say with that is that, like, you didn't really do anything wrong, Koharu. It's just, yeah, you had your turn with him, and I'll have my turn with him, and we'll eventually battle it out about who gets to be the legal wife, you know? So, I guess that's all it really was. Otherwise, I can't quite get the weird way she handled that. But like I said, they even said so in the episode, she's a very mysterious character, because as opposed to Koharu, we've gotten a lot of, and I do mean a lot, of her internal monologues about how she feels, and some kind of confusions and feelings she's had about Haruo and various things. We've had a lot of that to kind of build a good understanding of her character. But on the flip side, Akira, we've had none of that. Like, Akira, she's never spoken a word in the show, I don't think. Like, all we've really gotten from her is, like, little facial expressions, nodding, some crying, some smiles, you know, that kind of thing. Which, that's fine, because it's enough for me to like her. But as far as understanding some specific stuff about her, it can make it a little bit difficult, for sure. You have to really pay attention to everything that she does, and to have a chance of really understanding her. Which, for somebody like a dense anime protagonist, that could be pretty rough, for sure. But yeah, you can even see the confusion on their faces when she whipped out the candy. But yeah, people definitely had some questions about what was going on there when he shows up, like, in the morning after being with in Shibuya all night with a girl, like, and then Akira somehow being involved in this. People were a little bit curious what was going on, especially Haruo's friends. And a lot of people were talking about Haruo, how he should, like, try to understand their feelings a bit better, because from their perspective, he's kind of like juggling these two girls, and Haruo really hasn't figured a lot of things out. Like, I don't remember too much about season 1, about his feelings, about what he's said and what he hasn't said, really. But clearly things are still up in the air, like, haven't been resolved too much. Like, he hasn't got things fully figured out if we're still doing this sort of love triangle thing. So we probably should make some progress there, really get decided who the winner of Haruo is, which I think is kind of what the season's really going to focus on, for sure. And yeah, Haruo's mother and Akira's sister, that's a really odd thing that we're doing here. Like, we have a bit of a friendship building there, where we had the whole vulgar shiritori thing going on, and her spending the night over here kind of sleeping together. Really not a friendship I was expecting at all, but I'll gladly take it because it's certainly interesting. I don't know, just, it's a thing. I could definitely ship that if that's where the show wanted to go, but probably not. Probably not. They also mentioned a game called Kyan Bunny Premiere. I don't know if that's an actual game, but I'm going to type it into Google before I forget. Well, I'm gonna have to spacebar, which is going to mess things up a little bit, but it's fine. Wow, yeah, it really is a real game. Yeah, Kyan Bunny Premiere. Interesting. It's like a real old school game. Okay, so it is a real thing. That's all I wanted to know. I figured it was, because this game is pretty much always referencing real games, like Tokimeki Memorial, stuff like that. But yeah, I'll look into that more later. That sounds kind of interesting. When I think of Kyan, I think of the monster girls from the Rance Eroge series, which they were like green hair, and they would always want to play and never attack. That was kind of the gimmick of the character. They'd just be like, you know, I want to play, also be, you know, but they would never attack you, so I always felt bad attacking them. So maybe that's a reference to this game in some way. I don't know. But anyway, let's move on before I get too off track. So, yeah, we had a bit of abuse from the sister and the mother here. But, so, he escaped from that. Yeah, then he got kidnapped, which apparently was just some dark humor from Akira, which is interesting. Just because it was kind of funny. It really was. Like, he had the paper bag over his head because it was all kind of a cliche thing, and he awakens to see Akira looking pretty serious, and like people in suits nearby. So it was kind of funny. It really was. But you really got to have a dark sense of humor to get anything out of that. But yeah, it was. I guess it was. So then they left. Then they just kind of awkwardly sat there for a while. And she was just kind of messing with him with the whole Moemi thing, who was not even there. And all she really wanted was just to play. It was nothing mean, nothing too evil, just she wanted to play, she wanted to hang out. So that was pretty great. Just to look on Akira's face when he realized the gist of what was going on. Like, just the faces and stuff she was making. I loved it. Loved it so much. It was just the peace sign she did was especially great. Just this is peak Akira Moe, like at its finest. Like the best of her character, I think, was represented pretty well in that scene. So, and then we just played the video games in the room all night. I think we were supposed to be just kind of referencing like the past, like previous games we've played together, like a trip down memory lane. I think that's what we were trying to do with this scene. And she actually has quite a nice room. Like, it's not too girly or anything like that, but it's fancy enough where it's kind of like an Ojo-sama kind of room, but not over the top. I think it's a really nice room. The TV is a bit old school, but this show kind of takes place in the past, so that's to be expected. Yeah, these little pink pillows that she kind of embraces as kind of like a comfort thing. But yeah, she's just... Akira didn't say anything, as usual, but I think it really got across what a good time she had here. Like, she occasionally hit him, you know, and stuff, but yeah, she had a lot of fun here. For sure. And, because once in a while he would kind of step on a bit of a landmine and would get hit, but for the most part, yeah, just Akira was getting more and more relaxed and comfortable until eventually falling asleep. And then there was this scene here where Akira's sister's sleeping with the mother, and just, she had ungodly, horrible snoring. Like, we were summoning demons and stuff with this. It was such a crazy scene. It was so out of nowhere, but it was fun. It was weird, but it was fun. So, it was a nice scene, though. The whole room scene. So, oh yeah, the one part where he came back, tried to be all sneaky, but they set a trap for him to make the volume maximum volume when he turned it on. That was actually a pretty clever plan. That was actually pretty smart. Because there's no way to turn down the volume until you turn the TV on. So it was really brilliant. And I like how the first thing the sister asks when he shows up is, "Did you sleep together?" Which I guess is a reasonable question. He was kind of gone all night. But no, it's just a wholesome show. And yeah, this shot here, at 18 minutes and 2 seconds into the episode, just the pose she was making, the arms crossed, kind of leaning against the door, the big old smug smile. One of my favorite expressions and poses of hers in the whole show. I loved it. Yeah, and bringing up the cat fight as it was translated, but just, yeah, just a battle between women is a more literal translation. And that's what we're building up for, because after that, we actually had Koharu and Akira meeting up, kind of establishing that, yeah, we might be actually having that sort of battle here. Which, yeah, that could be pretty intense. So what score did Koharu get again? 979. Yeah, Akira really blew that score out of the water. She was like in the upper 100s. Like, yeah, in a physical fight, I think Akira would win. Like, hands down, she's much more of a warrior than Koharu is. So yeah, really good episode. I think it handled the tension and everything very well. The character, interpersonal relationships, everything, I think was handled pretty well. And they still managed to put a pretty good amount of humor and stuff in the episode. So yeah, really good episode. I liked it. So far, this season's actually kind of impressing me more than season 1 did as far as like first halves of the seasons go. This has been really good stuff for sure. I'm really looking forward to the next episode to see how things go. So, thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.